Hello, my name is Duncan, Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take to become who I am. I want to show you something. So this is something that I got for Christmas. Actually, my brother and I did. We both got one. Here's what happens. And so the point of the game is you drive around and then these bumpers on the side, if you press it, does not work. Oh, then it pops up and then you bounce it around like that. The reason I brought that up is because what was interesting is the tradition that my brother and I also have at Christmas is that whenever we give each other's gifts, is we will make a treasure hunt. Leading up to that. And I have this recurring character where I'm Darth Maul, but I'm not actually Darth Maul. I'm just a guy with a blanket over his head who says Avast. It's I, again, Darth Maul. And then I just talk in a voice. We had a challenge. Anyways, what was interesting is that because we got those on Christmas Eve, just as like a part of the advent calendar thing, whatever. Also, like just in terms of a child's toy, because I understand that I'm 27, but like if you do have a child, this is a terrific gift. Like I don't like it was about like $30-40. Like I think that's what my mom said it was. Like, but like this is like if you have a child, like it's actually entertaining. Like the whole family was captivated by it. But what was interesting is we both then incorporated one of those scenes into it. As one of the challenges, like I was going in a figure eight circle, and then he had to hit me. Off. I think I had to run into him or something. But so that was interesting. One of the things that I'm going to do with these is keep them a bit more short. And I got that piece of feedback from my sales manager, who used to be my sales manager, but now is an account executive at a company that I worked for 2 years ago, Mark Maynard. Saying that the 4-minute one, 4 to 6 minutes would be the ideal time. And so then also why that's useful is because then rather than me feeling I have to document and tell everything that has happened in my life to you, I don't. Like it takes a bit of pressure off. So then I can just kind of piecemeal. And so today I like fucking slept 8 hours yesterday. That was yesterday. But then like I took the fucking Rhodiola, did all my supplements, gonna get back to doing supplements, and it's incredible how much of a mood difference you have when, number one, you just don't drink alcohol to numb the pain of the directionless you have in life. But number two, you get a good night's sleep, eat super well, and take a bunch of supplements that make you feel good. But like literally, it was just spent the entire day like talking to ChatGPT, but not talking to ChatGPT, like learning information. Like what did I like talked about the benefits you have for living in Canada and like rebates you get for having children and actual money that you get from the government. Looked into a bunch of different sort of supplements. Zinc is one that you can supplement, but really if you eat healthy, it's not something that you want to. And also if you take too much zinc, specifically 25 milligrams a day, really you only want to actually keep that for when you're deficient, because if you're not, the problem you can run into is then your body, specifically zinc that is supplemented, blocks copper absorption, and you don't need much copper, but it's very fragile. But anyways, that's just a thing that it's like, don't optimize past that. My current supplement stack, I'm going to add Cordyceps militaris, which is a mushroom that helps with ATP function, cellular oxygen amount. It just gives you more energy, in the way that affects your brain and cognitive clarity is by just having your body have more energy available rather than something directly adding onto like the brain, like a central nervous system stimulant like caffeine or forget how rhodiola rosea acts. I'll look that up after. Hold on. I'll look it up right now. How does rhodiola rosea affect your brain? Does it? ChatGPT right there. What else did I talk about? Oh, fucking the Montreal flag. That was what I was doing at the beginning of the day. Because I was reading this tour guide book. There's pasta sauce on it. I know. It's rhodiola rosé. Nope, that's not what I said. Well, I guess we'll have to learn next time. I'm reading this tour book. You can learn a lot about the place. But I want to do tourist stuff, so I actually learn what the city that I live in is like and get a better understanding for it. But Scotland has their symbol is a thistle, and a thistle is like a weed. But the reason why they stick with it is because there was back in the Viking ages, there was a Nordic tribe invading a Scots place at night. They're doing it barefoot. They stepped on a thistle that sent out a scream. Then everyone woke up and was like, fuck off. And so it's true to their character and nature, which is very like rugged and tough. It's like, don't fucking step on us. But with that said, Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around as always. And remember to, I gotta fucking recalibrate whether or not I want to make it so much longer, because desire is what drives you forward. The pain you're going through is necessary. That's why you need to believe in yourself, because you're more capable of doing great things than you give yourself credit. Lean in, aim up, and move forward. Yes, you can. 7 minutes. Fuck. Parameters were not met. Or we can just average 4 to 7. Goodbye.